welcome back to another shitty ass video, because we're starting off with a bang, clearly. I'm having to preface this video just real quick because the original plan was to use Andrew's fancy camera, and then that fancy camera ended up dying like 10 minutes into us filming. And then when I tried to download the footage on my phone, it was just like a nightmare. So instead we're back to shitty ass quality. So yeah, this is the ex-boyfriend tag with my ex-boyfriend Andrew Noth, and Casey's in the back seat asking the questions you guys sent in to me on Instagram and Snapchat. So yeah, get ready for your eyes to bleed.
I thought it was fully charged. I really did. All right.
Okay, I'm done.
Stop.
What's the biggest difference between you two?
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, our opinions.
Yes.
We would argue all the time over stupid fucking shit.
Stupid.
Like the kind of shit where you go back and look at it and you're like, oh wow, why are we so dumb?
Yeah.
But we never looked back on it. We
Yeah.
would just keep fighting and then we just like move on from it.
And I feel like you guys are both hard-headed, so like,
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We both don't like to be wrong.
Yeah.
Even though you were wrong a lot.
See?
And what went wrong in your relationship?
I'll take credit for that. Me, everything. I was the one that ruined all of it, basically. Not even basically, just straight up. Like, I was the one that went wrong in the relationship.
What did you do, Andrew?
What did you do?
Well,
What didn't I do?
all jokes aside though, I take full responsibility for my actions and I have no excuses, but long story short, I cheated in our relationship multiple times, actually.
How did you find out?
Okay, which time?
Both.
Okay, so the first time,
The first time I told her about
that was
Yeah.
my
because I had
own question, by the way.
yeah, I have a super guilty conscience, and I remember the day after it happened, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I was, breaking down crying to myself, and I told my dad about it first, and he gave me advice on it, and I knew I had to tell her, obviously, and I told her about it, and
Worked through it the first time?
yeah,
the second time was just, he was sleeping, and my crazy ass, while he was sleeping, used his thumbprint on his iPhone. And I got into his iPhone and I got into his Snapchat, and I noticed that he was talking to this girl, and he had previously mentioned that they were just friends or whatever, and I noticed that they were like flirting or whatever. I flipped out. He doesn't remember this, but I remember slapping him awake. But anyway, next question.
Tell each other one thing you never told each other before.
oh fuck. I was dreading this one.
Yeah, I didn't think of mine.
Did
You
guys
go
come up
first.
with one?
What?
No, because she didn't come up with one.
Yeah, neither did you though, did you?
Fuck.
Oh wait,
No,
did you?
He must have.
I feel like there's probably something.
Right, there probably is. There's probably a couple.
Yeah, that's tough.
Why? Because you don't want to tell her, or you can't think of anything?
This is going the fuck out.
Shut up, Casey.
How often do you guys fight?
How often did we, or often
did
do
you?
we?
Sorry, did you?
How often did we? Honestly, we didn't start fighting until I left for school in Groton, Connecticut. Because that was when, like, the real test of, like, the long-distance relationship started. When I was home before I left for boot camp, there was, like, no fighting.
The long distance was not hard for me whatsoever, though. It was really hard for Andrew.
It was pretty difficult. I mean, mainly because I was just, like, a weak little bitch.
How long were you guys dating when you cheated the first time?
It was like a month.
It was 1 month. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop looking at me like that.
It makes me so, like, I guess nervous would be the word every time I talk about it.
Why don't you ever look me in the eye? You always look at my fucking lips. Weirdo.
Have you guys kept any pictures of each other in your phones?
Oh, go ahead. Show them the one that you kept.
Yeah, I was just thinking that when I read
Bitch.
that.
The only picture I have of Lily now is her mugshot of when she got arrested.
Because he's a bitter bitch.
I thought it was funny at the
Probably
time.
fucking framed it.
All the pictures and the letters that you sent me when I was in boot camp, I'm pretty sure I still have them.
Yep. Pussy power. I'm kidding. I still have a couple on my Facebook and stuff. Just because, like, before, when he would come home on leave and stuff, we had, like, one of my friends that was a photographer have, like, take pictures of us. And they were good-ass pictures, bitch. Like, I don't care who the fuck it was.
Yeah, you looked good in your dress, and you had curls that day, and your highlight was on point.
I wasn't even talking about me. I was talking about you. Okay.
Which picture of each other is your favorite?
We just looked at it the other day. It was the one of us in our ugly Christmas sweaters. That was mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Of like non-professional pictures. Yeah.
What was your favorite of you guys together?
There's like a candid picture of me and Andrew after one of our photo shoots.
Oh yeah.
You're like looking at me like I'm a snack. You're like,
all right, chill.
Next.
What was your first kiss like?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
You remember where it was?
Yes.
The Chipotle parking lot?
Yes, right outside my car.
How romantic. But I told you right off the bat. Do you remember? Yeah, like I did not say that. Bitch.
You said fireworks.
I said fireworks. Yeah.
Okay, fireworks are like
whatever.
better.
So
well, yeah, exactly. Kiss? Yeah, it was a good kiss.
Kiss each other on the lips for the video.
What?
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to cut this video short.
What do you think of each other now?
Bitch.
Yeah.
My honest opinion of her now is that I think that she's come a long way since we've dated.
What?
And do you still have feelings for each other?
Oh my fucking god.
We talked about it, like we told each other that we've oh god. Words are hard.
Words.
We told each other we'd always have love for each other. Like there's always a part of us. There's always a part of you that's always gonna love somebody that you like were in love with.
Yeah.
You know. So I think that we can agree on that.
Yeah.
That aspect of us, like, oh, do you guys like still like each other? Did you want to give it another try? Like I don't really like see us being at that point again.
No.
Next question.
Oh my god.
Who's funnier?
Me.
Next.
Which song makes you think of each other?
I know right off the bat.
Which song makes you think of each other when you hear it?
God, stop fucking looking at me. Like, stop.
Never Stop, wedding version, Safety Suit. Look it up if you haven't heard it.
Oh my fucking god. Fuck me in the asshole. Why the fuck did you have to say that?
Get it together. Oh my
The
god.
only reason why I'm tripping like that is because you were like, I'm gonna play this at our wedding.
I said I was gonna
sing it.
I said I was gonna sing it. Yeah.
Yes. Douche. But mine is Tattoo by fucking Jordan Sparks. I don't know if you know the lyrics, but it's, yeah.
You both learned from that relationship.
Don't be an asshole. In all serious though, I learned a lot from it. Well, like I told you, like it's still something that I deal with every day. You know, like cheating. Like oh my god, if you can put yourself in someone else's shoes, or like in the shoes of the person that you cheated on, like it just makes you feel terrible. It really does. And I think that if you don't learn from that, then you're just an asshole.
That's also the reason why I said that he's like improved a lot. When I came here the last time, what was it, a year ago? Year and a half?
Something like that,
Yeah. And I came over, just from a year and a half ago, like his response was completely different and his demeanor was totally different. What you said in the garage a year and a half ago was, I'm always gonna be curious. I'm always gonna be a curious person. Like, I can't promise that it won't ever happen again, that type of shit. And I was like, wow. That's shitty. I literally left there and I was like, I'm good.
You felt bad for the next girl.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
And that's why it was so easy to let go. Because of what you said.
Would you guys consider yourselves friends?
Yes.
Now 3 years later, yeah.
Like
There's
would you hang out again when you come home?
I think so, yeah.
Would you
I don't care. Like if I want to stay in touch, then yeah, I'll stay in touch. Even if it's just like every so often, like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
You know? But like, whenever I do come back home again, yeah, I'm more than willing to hang out with her because like, she's a cool ass person. You know, she's actually a cool person to hang out with. I'm not fucking fist bumping you.
Why not?
I think that's worse than dabbing you up. It's so awkward.
High five? Okay, next question.
When was the last time you both had sex?
Oh my.
Fuck.
Yeah, 3 years ago? Yeah.
Did it impact your life for the better or worse? I'm guessing you're meaning like the relationship.
Just the whole relationship.
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Considering like how much I learned from it, I think it like overall made me become a better person, or I should say allowed me to become a better person and learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, because we talked about, we're both the kind of people where we think that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, and I would rather it be me than any other girl.
I can understand that.
The end of our relationship was like basically the beginning of like my life going downhill. Not to get real dark, but you know, it was like the start of like a whole entire big life lesson.
I created the domino effect.
Yeah, I mean, okay, changed my life, benefited my life for the better or worse, I don't know.
If you never would have cheated, do you guys think you would still be together?
That's a good question. I don't know, maybe? It's honestly, it's really, I'm just being honest here, but it's hard to tell because a lot has happened and I've like altered certain things about me.
I feel like a part of our relationship though was like, since we were both so like bullheaded, like you said, like you thought about breaking up with me, but you didn't. Like, and I thought about breaking up with you, but like, you know, there was so many times that I had the opportunity to, but I didn't. Because I feel like we wouldn't have given up on each other. You know what I mean?
Don't know anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Never again though.
Have either of you ever thought about getting back together?
If there was a time in the past, if it ever, I mean, it had come across my mind a long time ago.
You probably were like, damn, I fucked up, and like.
Oh yeah, for like 6 months straight after that, I was like, holy shit, like I fucked up big time.
Well, what about like once you were over it? Did you ever think about that? Like think about being together with her again? Like,
At one point, yeah, I thought about what it would be like, but there was just a lot of stuff going on in both of our lives at that point in time, and that was also like, you know, we both kind of like hated each other.
Like, did you ever like try and like talk to her and be like, I want to get back together?
No, not in that way. So I think there was times where I tried to be civil with you, but you just weren't having it.
If he would have said that to you, do you think you would have? If he would have been like, I want to get back together, I realize I fucked up and all that shit.
Yes.
We had a super close and strong connection. I got questions like that before after you broke up with me. It's like, oh my god, dude, how'd you like fuck up how'd you fuck up with a girl like Lily, blah blah blah. You know, it's like, well, I just did. I fucked up.
Woke up one day and said, fuck that bitch.
Making me look bad. I'm probably making myself look bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this whole video is kind of based on you.
Just trashing me, trashing
the
my
whole time
ex.
you're talking, I'm gonna put an emoji, the trash emoji right here.
Okay.
Stop looking at me like that.
Looking at you like I
I
want
can
to slap
see
you.
your mind, you know? I could read your mind. Anyway, this is the end of the fucking video. I'm sick and tired of this shit.
She's fucking crazy. Because 43 minutes on this, and then we also got like another 12 minutes on my camera.
Okay. How the fuck do I end this?
There's only one way to end it.
What's that?
Later.
I cannot believe I actually fell for that.
Bye. I'm gonna cunt punch you.